Hey gang, back with a quick show and tell. This is a little thing that I discovered in Foundation. We use a lot of Foundation for our projects. I love Foundation, but I hate its grid, which is not Foundation specifically. That's actually all CSS custom grids, grid frameworks. I prefer to do them manually, but that's just me. Everything else in Foundation is pretty cool, and a developer actually came to me a while back and asked me if there was a way to do this, where over here it's 3 columns, and then over here it is an accordion. I thought, oh, that's an interesting design. And so we went and explored around a little bit and tried to find the best solution, and this is the solution that I came up with. You'll notice right away that it doesn't use any extra JavaScript. No JavaScript magic in there. It's just Foundation, and it is completely responsive. So it uses just a standard block. We have a hero block up here because that's just for example. We needed a wrapper. So blocks, not really original, but there it is. And then inside of here it is 3 blocks, R3 blocks. Each one has a unique ID, 1, 2, 3, and it uses 2 Foundation components, 2 Foundation pieces. The first one is the data toggler. If you don't know what this is, it is actually pretty snazzy. It relies on a button or some sort of a trigger. So you have a data toggle, and that data toggle is looking for an ID. It goes and finds the ID, and then if that ID has a data toggler, then it toggles. It switches this class on and off. So it actually adds this to the class list or takes it away. So in this case, we have a little bit of styling that depends on that ID being there or not. And that is the first part, data toggler. The second part is hide for medium, and that's hiding the button actually. So we have this button element. You'll notice it's not here, and when we go small, there it is. Okay. So just a simple show hide class. Nothing magical about that. The rest of it is your regular everyday markup. We have a few paragraphs down in this element, this block content element. After that, it's just standard CSS, so not much that is fancy here. We have the hero image, a little bit of control for the 3 blocks. In this case, when it is small, they're display flex column, and when it is big, they are display flex row. And then each column has some controls for border, for width, for when that border is in a certain place, max width, min width, different stuff. A little bit of stuff for the content. In this case, we are displaying none, and then when it is at the right size, it goes display block. And then underneath that, we have some styling for the button and our modifier, -- open. So when this is on, the contents are displayed to block, just like way up here, display block. And when it's off, well then this comes into play and it's display none. So that's it. Everything else is in affordance actually. This plus sign, we have to do that custom because there's no way to just automatically have that button do that for us. I think the accordions have that set up, but this is custom, so we need to do it ourselves. But that is it, just a little bit of markup. We use the data toggler and some show hide classes, and then style the rest of it out, and we get this really cool accordion. That's my tip for Foundation. There's lots of other cool stuff in there. I keep trying to mix and match. I keep finding cool stuff in there and trying things out. That's how I learn. If you have different tips about Foundation, I would love to hear about them. Definitely comment. Otherwise, I will see you next time.